I was about to record something on values, and then Mark Manson out of nowhere, out of the blue, just dropped his Solved podcast, which was a 4-hour long episode on values. And you know me, I just can't yap about something that I know I could refine better. And maybe that's where I would like to pivot this week's Homer Yaps, while I try to catch my breath and not die from this mountain hill campus hike. Anyways, question things. Honestly, that has been one of the rules I've been trying to live by ever since post-canon event. I mean, when I questioned everything, when your entire worldview, the things you lived by, your principles, all got turned on its own head because of this one pivotal moment, just that kind of, you could even say, reconstructed my entire being. Then you start to view the things you know and the things that you are learning and will learn with a bit of salt. Does that saying apply here? The meaning to say is, be a skeptic, but I guess it's a theme where you're trying to go against everybody. I wonder if that's a phase that everybody goes through at some point in their life. Not quite rebellious phase that you see amongst teenager, but not quite rebellion phase or rebellious phase amongst teenagers, but more so of that you start to question everything, and it's more of philosophical than it is rebellious. It's basically, you never really truly understand anything, honestly. And I know it sounds like a reach, and I'm just trying to complicate things far more than they should be. But there are many things in life where you do know them, but you never understand it. So, one thing to note is that you should always have a question mark attached to your periods. I know it sounds wrong, that sounds wrong, but I'm not saying that one should live life questioning everything. There's this Gumball episode that I keep replaying in my head from time to time because I find it quite comical. I'm not quite sure what episode it was, but basically there was this, was it a wart? It was something that was growing on Darwin's body or some shit, but it was basically questioning everything Darwin says. Like you could say like I could say that I'm walking right now, and then it would just say, where are you? And then it would just go on and go on. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's not questioning everything you know and do, but more of admitting that you don't know everything, and that there are many areas of knowledge, especially your current ones, that are definitely in need of refinement. Yeah, I stop here to do, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, question everything. Well, not everything. How do I phrase this in a way where I don't contradict myself? That's often a theme when it comes to my videos. But I think that in itself is the message, where I thought I understood what I was trying to say, and then I found contradictions, and I believe that would be a good example to lay out here and perhaps end the video with. Unless you actually try to explain something to somebody, not in depth, but in the simplest way possible. Feynman technique, look into it if you're not aware already. But there are many things in life where you know them, but you don't understand them. So yeah, you can know a lot, you can be intelligent, but intelligence doesn't necessarily translate into experience and wisdom. And those things are only lived through and not really studied for. So yeah, outro.